already talked about. I'm going to get our new link sent out, and I do apologize. Let me back into my channel here. And I'm going to post the new link. There we go. Take this old link down. Here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get us going here. I had to take it down because I had us in no comments mode, and I want comments. So, okay. All right, perfect. So we got our comments back up. All right, well, let me start over and introduce myself. My name is Beth Gaff, and I'm with the Peabody Public Library. And today is our Tech Talk Live session. And we've got a few changes. Here's our Tech Talk Live session. We've got a few changes that I want to tell you about. We will not be doing Tech Talk Live in the evenings anymore. We were doing those one Tuesday evening a month. However, we will not be doing those in the evening any longer. We will still be doing the fourth Saturday of the month at 10 a.m. So I was a little late getting on here today. I do apologize. We had a server update and we had some issues. So I'm glad that we got those fixed and I was able to get on here a lot faster than I anticipated that it was going to happen. So that's an awesome, awesome thing. So I'm still here for you and I'm still wanting to help you. But after doing a poll and doing some research on it, doing it in the evening just wasn't working out very well just because some of the hours have changed around here for us, as well as people that want to be with their families at 6 o'clock and have evening dinners and things like that. So we will still be doing Tech Talk Live on the fourth Saturday of the month from 10 to 11, but that will be the only Tech Talk Live session. But don't get discouraged because if you still want help and you need help and you want to do things, get with me because we can still do weekly sessions, bi-weekly sessions, monthly, whatever you want to do, we can still do that. And it's free to you. And I do that all online. So I'm going to, this is my email that you can contact me at so I can get you started on weekly sessions. And this is my phone number here at the library. So you can also call me here at the library and I don't think it popped up, but it should be there. Oh, there it is. So you can also call me if you want to do weekly sessions and it doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. So I would send you out an assessment. You'll just take an assessment. It's not going to take any longer than 10 minutes. Send it back to me. Let me know it's done. Actually, you don't send anything. You just email me and say, hey, I completed that assessment. I print it, I go through it, and then I get started based off of what you've told me you do know and what you do not know. It's pretty self-forward. I started out that way, and if you're finding that things I'm sending you aren't really what you're wanting to do, then you just let me know that, and we move forward, and I get you on to something different. We are, so programming that's going on technology-wise here at the library, starting in the new year. We always have the Tech Talk Live session, which will be one time a month. I do offer the online help, like I was telling you about. We also have a robotics class that we do every month. We also have the virtual field trips that we've been doing. So in December, our virtual field trip was Africa and oceans, and in January we visited art museums. It was pretty cool and it was really fun. So if you haven't had a chance to check out the virtual field trips, or perhaps the sorry, my mind's going blank this morning, the virtual field trips or robotics, then you're going to want to get on our website, and I am providing that for you right now. you're going to want to get on this website and go to the technology tab, and you'll be able to see all of the things that we're doing technology wise here at the library. So that's very, very exciting for us. I do also have a mobile technology lab. If you're local to me or somewhat local within an hour range, I would say. I'm out and about in our community here in Columbia City, Indiana. So you would be able to come out to where I am and get technology help that way as well. So we just want to make sure that you're able to get that technology help that you need. And please don't be shy. And please comment if there's something that you have a question about today, or if there's something you would like for me to go over. I usually just babble for an hour. So anything that you would like to know more about, I want to make sure I'm addressing those concerns. So just go into the comments and leave me a question, and I can help you with whatever you would like to have help with. So normally I have some kind of techie tip for us. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really prepared for that today. I was planning on just telling you about some of the changes, about how Tech Talk Live is not going to be going on in the evening anymore. It's just going to be on the fourth Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States. So if you're not from the United States or you're not on Eastern Standard Time, you want to make sure that you either get your clock in adjustment with what I'm doing, or just watch it later. It's completely up to you. So as far as the online help goes, where we go week to week or bi-weekly or monthly or whatever you want to do, the way that works is that I also do follow-up checkups. I have not done one since the new year with my students. However, I try to message you at least every other Friday just to see where you're at, how's it going, what do you need. I send you virtual worksheets. I send you links for lessons. I send you everything you need through your email, and then you're able to do it at your pace at home online. And again, I can't express it to you anymore. This is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. Free. Just get a hold of me and we'll get you going. But until then, if you have something that you would like to know a little bit more about, please make sure you're leaving me a comment today, because I don't want to get off track and miss anybody's questions about technology. So let's find something that we can talk about today. If anybody that's on there right now has any questions about emailing, just kind of put a little comment in there and yes or whatever, and we could talk a little bit about emailing today. I can talk to you about Word documents. One thing that I just created a new class on our channel, and it's called Resume Building and Creating. With all of us right now and still being in the pandemic, a lot of us don't have jobs right now, and it's very, very sad and unfortunate for those people. And some of them may be laid off of a job they had for years and years and have not had to be out into the work field for a while. So when you're not in the work field for a while, you start to lose some of those skills, I guess, that you could have been gaining these years, which resumes is one of those skills. So, so I do have a new class out on the channel. Let me see if I can find it. I got it posted the other day. But it's all about resume building, what to do, what not to do, interviewing. Let me get this. The class itself, here you go. The class itself is about 40 minutes. But what's nice about it is that it is on YouTube. So that means that you would, and let's actually talk about YouTube today, because YouTube is a really, really valuable resource, not just for watching my awesome Tech Talk Live stuff, but for really anything you want to learn how to do. So let's talk about TikTok, or let's talk about YouTube. Let me get us back to the home screen of YouTube, and I'm going to flip us around. So I'm on YouTube right now, and I don't think it'll let me. Orientation is locked. That's fine. Okay, so this is YouTube. This is actually my channel. Actually, no, it isn't. This is just the main screen of YouTube. So anything I want to search in YouTube, I can search for right here. So if I am looking for a way to make Amish cookies, because you know they make the best food ever. All right, I'm just going to type Amish cookies in there. And now I'm going to get a trillion different recipes that involve Amish cookies. So that can go the same way with computers. So if you want to learn how to drag and drop, I am just, okay, let's just say drag and drop pictures. Perfect. And that's another thing when you're searching on these search engines like this, if you just start to type things, you can check your list, because it's going to automatically think, well, because you type this in, maybe you're thinking of this, or maybe you're thinking of that. So it's going to start to fill stuff in. So you can look at your list and decide what you actually want to do. So dragging and dropping. So there are a lot of videos to teach you how to drag and drop. You can do this with anything. It doesn't matter what it is. You want to repair your dishwasher. Now, obviously, I don't have a model number or anything like that, but these give you some quick tips on how you can do that. So this is going to work for anything that you want to be able to do. YouTube is an extremely valuable resource. So if I just wanted computers 101, oh, look, the first one that popped up is one of my classes that I did 6 years ago, but there are plenty of them on here. So anything you want to learn how to do, there's some typing. YouTube is a very, very valuable resource for all of those kind of things. So I always encourage my students to use YouTube if they want to learn something immediately. Sometimes I refer myself to YouTube just because I may not know 100% how to do something. So use YouTube. You can't, it's free to you. I mean, it doesn't cost, and the way you get YouTube is by having a Gmail. YouTube is a Google product. So you want to make sure that you have a Gmail account, and then you're able to just get on YouTube by logging in with your Gmail account, and then you can actually subscribe. So speaking of, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. And tell your friends about, and I'm going to type that in here, tell your friends about the channel and subscribe, because the more subscriptions that I get, the bigger our numbers get, the more people we get involved. When I started this probably 6 or 7 years ago, I would get really excited about, oh, look, we have 15 today. And, oh, look, it's been 2 weeks and we have 100 people. And now we're up to, what is it? Let's see. We're up to a lot. Let's see. My channel. And I believe it's close to 3,000. No, 2,100. I think I have 2,100 people subscribed to my channel, and that makes me really, really happy. And I actually had 3 new subscriptions this week. So that just means the word's getting out there, and it's because of all of you guys, and I really appreciate that. So use your YouTube. That's a really valuable resource. We've also talked about gcflearnfree.org. I don't know if you've seen any of that. Let me get on their site. And you can just, let me flip you. So, and you can just go to, oh, well, here, let's just do it from the beginning. I'm going to go to Google. Not forums, just Google. And now I can just type in GCF. Let's see what we get with that. Here is free online learning. Okay, so let's type it a little bit more. GCF Learn Free.org is what we're looking for. Let's see what we get. GCFLearnFree.org. It's right here. This is an account sign in. We're just going to go to the actual site. And from here, you can go into different kinds of, there's technology tab, and you can go into some of their different items that they offer for you. For Office, you can do Word, Excel, PowerPoint access. Then you can get into your email system, the internet, computers, basic, typing tutorials. So this is another one that's free to you that doesn't cost any money that you could utilize to get your lessons that you want for learning new things. Okay. So if you've got any questions out there, make sure that you are sending those to me. And I'm going to send this to... All right, so this morning we have talked about the changes here at the library and how we're only going to do Tech Talk Live once a month. I've also let you know about the assessments that are available to you. And let's take a look at that. So when you get on our website, because I shared our website with you, when you get on our website, so that website link I put on there, here's our website right here. If you go to, just a minute, the Learn Technology tab that's at the top, down here is our virtual field trips that I was telling you about. This is Africa and Oceans. And this one is all about art museums. So not only are you getting the follow along with me on a website, but then I just give you the website link so you can go do it yourself. And I also include a lot of different lesson plans and activities that you can do as a result of the field trip. We also have the robotic section of sessions right here. So these are all of the robotics that you can take a look at as well. And those will just keep being added to. We have robotics coming up next week. So I'll be doing a new robotics. If you wanted to join the Facebook group, you could do that here. And then we have the online assessment. So if you click on the online assessment, it takes you to Google Forms. And in Google Forms, then you can just start filling it out. So you'd put your name, your email, and then it's broke up into sections. So which operating system are you working with? This talks about some of your basic computer skills. This is telling me how much you know about your operating system. This is anything that you may know about external devices. Basic word processing, if you know any of this kind of stuff. Basic spreadsheet skills, basic internet and web browsing, basic email, basic social networking. And that's the end of the assessment. So, and basically you're just going through here, and on the first question, you're just going to put down which operating system you're working with. If you don't own a computer or if you just don't know. And then on these, you're only going to check those items that you're not familiar with. So if you just don't know anything about any of this, then you would just check that first box. But if you know how to turn on your computer, you're not going to check that. Turn on your monitor. You're not going to check that. You know the basic parts of a computer. If you don't know it, then you just check it. Okay? And you do that through all the sections. And then you can also write comments. So if there's nothing here listed that you wanted to know more about, then you could put that in your answer here. So that's how it goes. This is the assessment. That's the assessment that you take for me, so I can help you online. We also talked about using YouTube as a resource. And if you join the Facebook group, on there is the assessment as well. So you don't have to get it from the library's website. Let's flip around to my group. So this is the Tech Talk Technology group that is offered. And I'm just going to copy and paste this link and put it in our comments. There we go. So now you have a link to Tech Talk Technology. So this is for the people that can watch live right now. But here's that assessment. It's pinned at the top. Any kind of robotics. And actually, I need to add the resume writing class to this. This is the in-person that's going to be happening here. Or this was the last one. And there's more Tech Talk Lives. Any kind of updated classes that are on here. That's robotic wise. Here's some typing lessons. Keyboarding. So there's all kinds of techie stuff on here for you to be able to get onto. And even maybe promote something for us on there. That'd be great. Maybe you found something new about technology that that you want to tell us about. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So does anybody out there have any questions for me? It looks like we've got about, technically we've got about 30 minutes. So if there's anything that you would like to know more about, you could just, my hair is in tangles. You could just leave a comment down there on the comments, and you and I, all of us can look at it together. So if there's something you want to know about, just leave it in the comments for me there. I don't know if I printed this. I meant to. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I want to keep us going for 30 minutes. I don't want to just sit. Let's see what else we can do. Let's take a look. What else can we take a look at? That's interesting. Okay. Well, I hope I'm not sure where you're from, but like I've mentioned, I'm from Indiana, and it's really cold today. Like, it's really cold. So, and I think we're looking at some snow coming up. Not sure if you're looking at snow coming up, but if you'd like to, you can tell me where you're from, and just leave me a little comment. I like to be here for you, so I don't like to take up all of our time with me just babbling about things. So if there's something that you would like to know more about, now is the time. Perhaps maybe that smartphone or tablet is being a little tricky for you. I know one thing that we could talk about is if you are a Peabody Public Library holder, card holder that is, how you have Overdrive available to you. And Overdrive is a place where you can go to get books downloaded onto your device. So, and from my understanding, they also have Libby, and Libby allows you to share those downloads to other devices. So it's pretty cool. You can also, if you have a Kindle, that means you have an Amazon account, and they have a lot of free online ebooks that you can get through Amazon that don't cost you anything. They may not be the exact books that you want, but they're pretty close to something, and it's free. So you might find some other books out there that you like. So all right, well, today we talked about the Tech Talk changes. So if you're just joining me, we will not be doing Tech Talk live in the evenings anymore. We will be doing those on the fourth Saturday of the month only, from 10 to 11 a.m. And, you know, I'm always open to go over 11 a.m. if we can get people in here that that have particular questions and want help. So if we run over, I'm okay with running over. But for the most part, it's an hour-long session, unless we just don't really have a whole lot of questions and there's just not a lot going on. I'll probably end it early, which is probably what will happen today. It sounds like we just wanted some techie tips, and I've given you some today. And I'm always up for suggestions. So if you would like to know something about a techie tip, just email me. And I've given you my email as well in the comments. So you can just email me and let me know. And I'm going to go ahead. Oops. I just don't even know what happened there. Here we go. All right, I'm going to put my email back in here again. So if you're like, you know, next session, I'd really like for you to go over blah, blah, blah. Then I need to know that. So there we go. So email me and let me know what you would like to see me talk about at our next live session. Our next live session is scheduled for February 27th. It's a Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. And of course, you can always watch these later and then just email me and let me know what you would like for me to talk about as far as a techie tip goes. We do offer, if you're local, and I talked about this as well, we do offer the Mobile Technology Lab, where I go out into the community and you can meet me at my location and bring your device and your cords, and we can talk about, whatever you want to talk about. We have the virtual field trips that we're doing once a month, and I showed you those. They're on our website. We have virtual robotics that we do once a month, and those are just posted on the website. They're not live or anything. The virtual field trip is typically the second Thursday of the month is when you'll be able to find those. And virtual robotics is usually the last, actually the fourth Tuesday of the month. So the fourth Tuesday of the month is robotics. The second Thursday of the month is virtual field trips. The fourth Saturday of the month is virtual or live tech talk. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end today's session since we don't really have a whole lot of questions. Let me go ahead and share with you the assessment link. So if you would like to take this assessment, you may do so. This is the assessment link. And so if you would like to take that assessment, you may do so. Just send me an email and say that you took the assessment. And today I'm going to actually do follow-ups with all of my students and see how they're doing with the work I've sent them. And you could be one of those students. So, and don't forget, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's all free. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to end today's session. I've babbled for 40 minutes now. And I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm going to get with my students and see who needs help and where they're at with all of this. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Do not hesitate to get a hold of me. I'm here for you. That's what I'm here for. So, all right, you guys. Have a great day. Hopefully you got sunshine out there. Enjoy it.